Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Another great day today, consistently making profits. Wonderful, wonderful to see. Green again, just incredible. We had a great earnings this morning, of course, with Plug Power. Did very, very nicely. It was a great opportunity to buy at 230. It was staring you in the face, and I'm so glad that we're getting rid of all those Russian oligarchs who've been trying to manipulate the stock, and they're all losing their money. They tried to drive it down and all the rest of it, and we're breaking new records again. $83,000, absolutely amazing. I just cannot believe it sometimes. It's just like, wow, this is great. Anyway, this is incredible stuff. So we've got a busy day today. We've got Plug earnings this morning. We've just done it. We're currently uploading the Plug earnings at the moment to the channel, so you can watch it as its own feed as well if you want to. Optimize sound and visual experience. That's on its way up now. Should be up in about an hour. We've got Funware earnings tonight after hours for Crag, one of our members, and we've got Soundhound earnings as well. I'm doing Soundhound, Sensei is doing Funware, so we've got a very, very busy day again today. This is absolutely great. Let me share with you where we are. As you can see, breaking records again. It just seems to be consistent at the moment. The Bank of England interest rates remain the same as in the US, expecting to come down though on the next report. So that's very, very nice indeed, encouraging. Markets are turning extra bullish. The fear factor was down here. We're heading towards neutral. Wouldn't be surprised if we see it go into greed again and this rally picks up. Of course, the very opposite of what Jim Cramer said, of course. He talked absolutely rubbish last night, talking about a slowdown in AI. What absolute nonsense. It's like when he said everybody should sell their J&J. Well, of course, he was personally loading up. It's absolutely flipping ridiculous. But anyway, as long as he makes money and gets on TV, it's fine. That's all he cares about. It's terrible, though. Anyway, let me go for all my positions. We got some new members. Okay, Sensei just got my message. Great. New members in Discord. Welcome to you. I've got some friend requests here. Let me just double check. I've got friend requests from people that aren't members. I can't accept your friend request if you're not a member. It's only available to members of the channel. So just double check in there. Welcome everybody on the extra channel. We're now live on the main channel, so you can watch us either place. Doesn't matter. If you are on the extra channel, of course, you are there with no trolls and bots and scammers. It's just the members. It's a very VIP club. Sensei is in the chat for us over on the extra channel. On honor, we got Sensei here with us. Sensei has just got married. Would everybody please blow up the chat for Sensei? Sensei is in the extra channel. He got married 3 days ago. He's not been feeling very well, and despite all of that, he's still doing an earning. He did an earnings the day after he got married, and he's doing an earnings tonight. He's not feeling very well, and he's just got married. So let's see some huge love for Sensei today in the chat. So everybody, either channel, both channels, are you ready? You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Copy and paste. All right. I want get wells, thank yous, and congratulations on your wedding. Everybody, blow it up. And I want to see it. I absolutely want to see it. Congratulations, Jarrett Sabri. There we go. Everyone's a member on the extra channel. You can't be there unless you're a member. Remember, it's only 99 cents to be a member, but that's enough to keep the bots and scammers and trolls and stockwitters and redditors out. Only investors are invited into our VIP closed club. Just investors and honest, reliable people here. Hard-working people. That's what we want. Right, so there we go. Welcome. Thank you ever so much. Get well, Sensei. Congratulations, Sensei. I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. All right. Here on the main show, we're quite quiet at the moment because people are still watching the plug. And there's a good number of you this morning on the extra channel as well. Sensei, you'll like this. Look at this. 23,123. We're still gaining speed. Sensei, you will like this as well. Still got the solid green ticks. we have had continual growth, record-breaking month after month after month. In 7 months, in fact, we've been breaking the records now for 7 months in a row, never missing. Green on YouTube, you've got, oh my gosh. Look at the portfolio go now. Look at this. Anyway, what I was going to say was, you get grey, which means you're going backwards. You get light green, which is the same as normal, or you get bright green, which is you're beating records. And I'm beating it on every single metric, every single month. It's like 1 month you think we got to have a slowdown this month, but no. And Sensei told me about that. It's very, very hard to keep all green ticks. Because 1 month on one thing, maybe views or watch hours or subscribers, something isn't quite as good as last month. To beat it every single month for 7 months in a row is a bit mental, but that's exactly what we're doing. Anyway, so I just thought I'd share that with you. And we've just hit 2.5 million views. We were only at 1 million about, 4 months ago? And then we did 2 million about 2 months later, and now we're at 2.5 million. It's pretty wild. This morning I showed you that we rank #1 in the world now, above CNBC for plug stock, and they've got 2.7 million subscribers. It's quite something, isn't it? You should be very proud of it, guys. This family we've got here. It's pretty incredible. Anyway. Let's go for all our positions because we didn't have the stock race this morning. We couldn't do it because, of course, we were doing the plug earnings. Let me check if I've got any comments on X to answer. No. Facebook, no. Instagram, Reddit. Sorry, not Reddit. Threads, no, we're all good there. Okay. We're live on Twitch this morning. That's good. That's good. I'm just checking all our streams are good. Rumble, yes, we're all good over there. The fun stock is uploaded. Brilliant. Marvelous. I might as well upload the... I might as well do that as well as I'm here. I'll upload the plug earnings as well. Let's see if I can get that in. It might be too big for fun. Might be too big for... Yes, it's too big. You can't upload that to Rumble. Too big. Only YouTube can take that one. All right. Okay, there we go. So we're all up to date there. Plug is still uploading to YouTube, which is great. Just checking everything is good. Yes. All right. Let's go for all our positions and bring all your comments in. Good morning, Jason Davis. A bit of a sell-off on Hood, which was a surprise to me this morning. Let's have a quick look for you. Robinhood, great earnings, their best earnings. They are cash positive now, and it's a great beat. Let me share with you. I'm not surprised because the type of people that invest in this, there's some great investors, but there are also those that short it, try and drive it down, take quick profits. I think that's a very silly thing to do, to take profits now. But there you go. It's at a 7%, well, nearly 8% swing today. Great opportunity to buy back in again. Remember, I first bought this at $8. That was the time to buy it, but this is still great. Anyway, Robinhood stocks are up despite being under the SEC scrutiny. Yes, they're always under SEC scrutiny. All brokerages are all the time. It's just a part of course. I wouldn't be concerned about it at all, but there you go. Isn't SNDL earnings now? SNDL, that one guy. Yes, it is, but we've had our members already request our earnings. We can only do 2 a day. Sorry, 2 at the same time. I did plug this morning. I'm doing Soundhound tonight, and Sensei is doing Funware. Funware was requested by a member who gave a super chat, and so was Soundhound. We can't do 3. We don't have 2 Senseis, I'm afraid, which would be nice, but we don't. So that's the way it is. Okay, that's the way it is. We can't do SNDL tonight. I would have loved to have done it, but we can't do that as well. It's absolutely impossible. Now, right on the bell tonight, I'll be hanging up with you very, very quickly, because on the phone tonight, I'm on a video call. I have got WidePoint, the CEO and management are calling in. They've booked a slot to be on my show, and they're going to be live with me tonight discussing their upcoming interview. So that's happening tonight. That's very exciting. You'll see me do that in the extra channel tonight. So, all good. Anyway. Let's go for our positions. Virgin Galactic is over the dollar again. Very nice indeed. If you've just tuned in, click subscribe and ring the bell and tap the like button, which would be wonderful. Hello, everyone. Andreas Schmidt. Hello to you. We've got a new guest here today, Andreas. Oh, no, we don't. He's a member. 1 month. Oh, by the way, everybody on Extra. You should be getting your 1 month badge today. It will probably go at midnight tonight or in the morning. You should all turn 1 month at the same time. That's very exciting. We're looking forward to seeing that happen. All our founder members, you know who the founder members are, because they all turn their badges at the same time. Everyone joined on day one, which was like 98% of the viewers, which was, nearly everybody, I think, on day one. Anyway, very exciting that. They'll get extra benefits when the Martyn Lucas Crypto coin comes out. Always remember, Sensei, happy wife, happy life. There's a great bit of information there for Sensei. He's dead right there. Mind you, Seth, you got to remember, that's an American phrase. I learned that when I came to America. It's not a phrase in England. In England, we're just male chauvinist pigs, we're like Henry VIII. The women are slaves, In England, a man is a king of the castle. He walks around and does what he likes. Male chauvinist pig. Doesn't care less. Try and get away with that. I'm only joking. Congratulations, Sensei. Good morning, Xavier. I have been too busy to watch all of your videos, Martin. Sorry. I know you have, mate. Don't worry, Mike. You can catch up. Don't worry, Mike. Make it your after hours. Make it your homework for tonight. I want to see every video. And by the way, what Mike's talking about, if you go on the homepage of the channel and you go to the video section right here, look. In fact, let me just refresh that a minute, because that's already out of date. If you look here, if you've got a video without a line underneath, it means you haven't watched it. If you've got a red line or partial red line, that's what you've watched. See, I haven't watched that one. See, I've only watched the first bit of this one. Look, unbelievable. I haven't watched IonQ earnings. I haven't watched the plug earnings. Unbelievable. And there's lots of new videos just out that you may have missed. We had a great video here last night on the golden toilet. Absolutely right. I phoned up Jefferson Boots live at home. Not saying he was on the toilet or in the bath or anything else, but he might have been. He took my call and I asked him live on the show to make comments. It was great. It was a great moment. It was a great moment. We also had another great moment. It happened here. Where was it? We had a live call. Where was it? It was we had a live call here from Virgin Galactic's up in Nevada. Brian was there on the ground for us. That was an exciting moment. Oh yeah, there it was. The Ascent Solar surprise. Ascent Solar. I phoned him up. Live on the show. You asked me a question. I phoned the CEO up. I found out. There we go. It's a thing called you've been Lucas-aided. All right? It's a new thing. I build relationships with the company. I get a phone number and I Lucas-aid them. I just Lucas-aid them. I call them up and and I say, right, you're live on the show. Give us a comment. Absolutely right. You'll never get that with Bloomberg or CNBC. They'll probably get sued. With me, I just don't care. I just phone you up, talk to my audience, and that's what we do. All right? It's a fun thing. They never know when I'm going to call. If you heard last night one from Jefferson, he said, "Oh my gosh, you certainly keep me on my toes." That's right. You can always not answer, of course, but they can't do that, can they? Good morning. Time to buy Mobix, Jay Long. You can't buy Virgin Galactic stock. This is because reverse split. Reverse split. You're absolutely right. There's going to be a reverse split. There has to. Well, there doesn't if it stays above $1. But of course, the company because they're paying themselves pay rises, which is despicable, and they want to get the share price up so they can dilute again, even though they're saying they're not, so they can give themselves more compensation. I think it's pretty clear to everybody that they're going to force through a reverse split. They even announced it before it had gone under $1. You know exactly where the management are going. I find the management with contempt, to be honest with you. I think their behavior is despicable, but there it is. Anyway, welcome everybody to the show. It's a very quiet audience, quiet show this today. There's a reason for that. It's perfectly acceptable because everybody is watching the videos I've just put out, and I can see that because look, we've got 342 views in the last 60 minutes. So everybody's watching the catch-up videos, not watching the live show. You can see they're watching Plug Power. That's nearly 1,000 now, 692 in fact, in the first hour. So that's moving. That's what's going on. There's a number of videos just gone out that people are now watching. So we're going to have a quiet morning, but that's okay. That's okay. Hi, Batari Kamala on Facebook. How are you this morning? Lovely to have you with me. Oh, wow, I learned something new. Didn't know happy wife, happy life was just an American phrase. Yes, it's an American phrase. We don't say that in England at all. We're kings of castles in England. Sensei will tell you. Sensei will tell you he's the king of his castle. His wife does what she's told. We have in our wedding vows, I promise to obey. Even though no one says it anymore. But we have it in there, but they just missed that bit out. They missed that bit out anyway. I'm only joking, by the way. I wouldn't get away with it. Can you imagine me telling Leah, do you agree to obey? Can you imagine Leah agreeing to that? There's no way. No way she'd agree to that. Okay? She won't agree to that. She's a successful woman all by herself. She's not going to get married to an English lord or an English king and be told what to do. That happened about 1,000 years ago. But of course, we like to think that we can get away with it. Of course we can't, but we like to think we can, but it ain't happening. And so there you go. Anyway, there you go. We have another phrase as well, and it's called under the thumb. That's another phrase we have in England. So there you go. That's what we have. All right. Okay. Let's go for our positions. Let's see where we are. I'm going. What can I do now? I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do. I wonder if I can get a couple of reviews done. This would be good. This would be very good. What have we got here? That's yes, that's what I'm going to do now. We'll go for our positions. We'll see what's moving. I don't have anything in links for YouTube at the moment. Palantir down, gold. We know all about gold, right? The S&P up. What's up within the S&P? Let's have a little look. Amazon, refresh. What's going on with you? Oh, there's my coffee. Oh, tea. Good morning. Thank you, Leah. Here's my tea from Leah. Lovely. Lovely. Right. Let's see. Amazon, nice surge this morning. Apple up. I want to sell my Apple. Well, I do and I don't really. I just want to tidy up my portfolio. It's where I win shares. And to be fair, if I sell them all and then I win some more shares, I'm just going to keep getting them, aren't I? So, I might just keep them. They don't want to sell anything really because Apple's a great company and you're going to earn dividends. I just wanted to clear it all down, but I'll probably keep, because if you win shares, you can't win the S&P. Otherwise, I'll do that. You can't. You have to pick a stock, and I just picked the stock that's the lowest at the time. So I might as well get over my OCD. It's OCD really. Tidying it up. I should just keep it and be done with it. Anyway, next year Energy doing very well. Enphase Energy down today. Coca-Cola, fantastic. Defensive's doing well. J&J, it's a $200 stock up to date. Thanks, Leah, says Mike. How's the music channel going, Martin? That's a good question, mate. No, we're doing well. We're doing well. We're always hovering around the 4,000 watch hours. But we got a lot that's dropping off from a year ago. I know you do a lot, Mike. I see it all the time with the Christmas playlist. But the good news is every Friday we do a little bit better. So we are growing, even though we're dropping off some numbers that were a year ago. But the overall channel is growing, and we're gaining subscribers every Friday as well. So I want to get to 10,000 so I can do a fundraiser concert on my music channel where I can do all these super chats for a registered charity. That's what I'm really excited about doing. And we are moving forward. We gain every Friday, 2 or 3, and throughout the week, 2 or 3. So we're slowly moving towards it. It is growing. Thanks to you and everybody who watches on a Friday, it's doing well. So I'm happy. Got to give it time. Anyway, Chevron up today. Oil's up. Tesla, still can see it going to 110. Rivian down today. McDonald's down. People aren't spending as much money at McDonald's anymore. A lot of those fast chains are closing down, but not McDonald's, I'm just saying. Microsoft, great today. Biggest part of the S&P, great. Firing up. Nvidia, down today. We've got the earnings coming up for Nvidia. Walmart, up today. Tilray Brands, still a good buy at this level. Robinhood, taking a dip. People are selling for the profits. What a mistake. What a mistake that is. I think it's a mistake. Robinhood are consistently doing better each time. They had a great earnings. Look at it. It's moving up all the time. Became cash positive. Bull markets here. You're very, very brave if you're selling out Robinhood. I think it's a big mistake. Things are improving all the time for them. But, people taking profits. Big swing. 7%? You're now down. That's an 8% swing there. Maybe a chance to get some Robinhood again. Very nice indeed. IonQ, we had an earnings last night. Back on track. They beat, but the expectations were so low. It was always going to be a beat. But it's going up today. Rocket Lab is up nearly 2.5%, 2.4. Plug Power, great day. I told everyone to buy it at 230. I keep saying that over and over again. And I'm really pleased today that those manipulators and oligarchs and corrupt people who try to manipulate aren't getting their voices heard anymore. We are. We rank number 1 in the world for Plug Power above CNBC with 2.7 million subscribers. I'm really glad about that. And what we're getting now is an overreaction this morning. That was healthy. That was normal. But now we're getting people buy and holding. This is looking a lot better. Get rid of the shorters. Get rid of the manipulators. Get rid of the pump and dumpers. Get the investors. This stock is a $4 stock on the next earnings. So really great. I'm really, really pleased that investors and my team and my members are winning now. This is great. Rumble is up 238. Funware, we're covering the earnings tonight. That's up. We're covering that for Crag. Faraday, it's rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Rio Tinto, up today. Great dividend, of course. Bitcoin is flat today, just down slightly. Polygon is down 0.65. XRP down 1.62. When are we going to see the bull run for crypto? It's happening with all the stocks and businesses, but it's not happening with crypto. People are still saying we're going to get $150,000 Bitcoin this year. But of course, there's people saying we're going to get $1 million as well. I don't know. But anyway, I own it at 15,000. I won't buy any more. Don't see any point. I've got enough. And that's it. Okay, good. I will continue to loot when I can. Yes, Mike, you're doing a great, great, great job. And I'll never forget it. Never forget it, mate. All right, there you go. I'll leave you something in my will. All right, mate? I'll give you my channel if you want. I'll give you my channel in my will. How about that? Is that all right? Do you want to run a YouTube channel? I'll give you that. All right. Okay. But which one, though? Which one? I'll create a new one. That'll be like 3 subscribers. I'll give you that. All right. So there you go. Anyway. Plug Power is nearly uploaded, so we'll be publishing that soon. That's exciting. Whoops, daisies, get rid of that. Let's do that again. There we go. So I think what we'll do now is we'll do a review. Jason Davis is here. Let's see if we can do 2 reviews actually. We've not done a few reviews for days. There's been lots of extra news and coverage and earnings and all that stuff. Wow, my upload internet is getting better and better and better. They've made some improvements to the system, and it's getting better and better and better. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. Good God, yes, do that. Yeah, I'll do that. There you go, mate. You're going to get, in my will, a YouTube channel. See that? Not this one. Not this one. Sensei wants this one. I'm going to give you a YouTube channel. Right, okay. 83,136, 144. I'm loving it. Very nice indeed. 144. Look at it. Can you believe it? How fast that's going up. Anyway, let's do that now then. As we've got videos uploading and stuff like that, we're preparing for the earnings tonight. Sensei's covering Funware for Crag. I'm covering Soundhound. Very nice indeed. I want to thank everybody, by the way, who's following me now on Blossom, on Trading 212, on eToro, on Webull. Yep, I'm doing reviews for everybody now. So, yeah, if there's a brokerage, I'm doing reviews on it. All right? Just so you know. Basically, if you're sick of my voice, the only way out of it is unplug from the mains. All right? Because I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. I'm like Taylor bloody Swift. She annoys me. So I think it's right that I annoy you. There you go. Everyone's sick and tired of hearing about Taylor Swift, right? Well, now you're going to be sick and tired of hearing about me. But you can avoid it. You can pull the plug out of the mains, and then you won't hear from me. So there you go. Every cloud. Right. Let's hear this a minute.
Caution, and that tends to have an impact of weakening the pound. But the flip side is equity markets, risky assets, the FTSE 250, the more domestically orientated shares, took a bit of a fillip upwards because they think the businesses may be facing off to slightly lower borrowing costs later in the year. So while a fairly muted reaction, probably one consistent with if you were to pick the bones out of this, the likelihood of an early rate cut a little bit increased as a result.
We're going to leave it there. Simon French, Chief Economist at Panmure Gordon. Thank you.
There you go. You see, we're going to get rate cuts earlier than we think. Well, not earlier than I think. I've always said the summer. Hasn't changed. Hasn't changed one iota. Martin is mean. T Swift. Martin is mean. Yeah, I'm terrible. Look, I'm allowed to not like Taylor Swift. She drives me up the wall. I find her really annoying. I don't like her voice. I don't like her music. I don't like a concert full of just girls screaming. You would never see me at a Taylor Swift concert. I mean, flipping heck. I can't be doing that. It's just screaming and it's just a bloody noise. But there you go. I'm old, aren't I? You know, Taylor Swift doesn't appeal to me. She appeals to 12-year-old girls. And that's just like, oh my gosh, no. Kawasaki top review. What's its placement, please? Right, let me get on with some reviews. We've not been able to do the last couple of days because of stuff. Basically, me being lazy, probably. But apart from me being lazy, it's just the way it is. But right now, let's get to it. Kawasaki. So let me do this. We've got the earnings. So we can take that out. Plug, we did that. Soundhound, yes, that's all happening. The next one for Seth Houston and Rallo one is May the 13th next week, so we can clear out all the earnings. We're nearly through the major earning seasons, of course. Now we're going to focus on some reviews. Kawasaki, where's Kawasaki? Kawasaki, you're about six or seven. But we're going to do at least one now, if not two. Oh, look at this. Get in. $100,000 round the corner. Right, okay. Martin, I'm 24 and I ate Taylor Swift. There you go. I can't stand it. The bloody noise drives me. A voice. It's like, it's just not a voice. It's just manufactured bloody noise. And let's not talk about Taylor bloody Swift on this show, all right? It's a Taylor Swift free zone, all right? Okay, let's do it. NVF. Or NIVF. Next generation. Ooh. Wow. Well, that's not very good. Okay. No attention to the stock at all. NIVF. Okay, that's that. NIVF, next generation. Wow, I've very rarely seen a company with so little information on it. This is, I got a nice super chat for it, and I'm not going to be able to do a great deal around it. There's not that much on it. But anyway, I'll do the best I can. NIVF. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. NIVF, next generation. Obviously no dividend there. Let's search for it here. What is this about? Is this a Chinese? Oh, yes, Bangkok. Yes, it's a Chinese company, heavily manipulated. Yes. Okay, investor relations. And what about news? Have got any news here? 22nd of April. We've already got that merger. Okay. We'll bring that in. That's useful. Okay, so when this came out, it was not that long ago. It's only a couple of years ago. 23, and then it fell off. Right, okay. My wife, Jarette Sabri says, my wife says, FOA, FO, something F around and find out. I like that. Yeah. You'll be for the guillotine, except they'll be chopping something else off and not your head. Bloody hell. That's a scary thought, isn't it, right there? So, Sensei, think on, mate. Think on now. Yeah, no more messing around for you, mate. Your days are over. Life as you know it is no more. I have 10 shares with ARQ. Should I hang on to them? Jarrett Sabri. ARQ. Let me have a look at it after I've done this, okay? Any comment on Miss Kardashian? What about Miss Kardashian? Any comment on Miss Kardashian? I haven't got any comment. I mean, the Kardashians don't do anything. They don't produce anything, make anything. They just walk around with very big bums and look at us, look at us, look at us. And people follow stuff like that. I don't know why. And then they put the name on everything. I'll put my name on anything and I'll sell it. And they're a huge business, but I don't know what they actually do. Does anyone know what the Kardashians actually do other than basically do what I do? Go live every day and show the world what they do. It's basically like me. So yeah, unlike the Kardashians, they go live every day and bare their soul. That's what I do. So I shouldn't really say nothing really, should I? They do what I do. They just go live and do stuff. And that's what I do, innit? Isn't that what I do? Before I met my wife, I was incomplete. Now I'm finished. That's good, William. I like that one. Right, okay, no more messing around. It's time to do a review. And this is going to be really, really hard. This is going to be virtually impossible, but I'm going to do it anyway. 36 minutes in. Okay, here we go. 36. This is going to be really hard to do. Anyway. Time for another stock review, this time Next Gen IVF, NIVF. So as you can imagine, IVF, it's to do with fertility. So we're in the laboratory now, into the test tubes, looking at this company and can we make money from this company? Is it chance for you to print money and have it all stack up? Well, before you decide to buy Jordan Smith with your credit card, we're going to scratch our chins, look through the numbers and decide whether this stock can make us some money. And if it can it go to the moon and take us with it? And when we get there, of course, when we get to the moon, we fly down, we have a little look, and we find our friend here who waits for me every day to arrive on the surface of the moon. Shall we have a look? Now, this is going to be an unusual review this time, I have to be honest, because there's very little information around it. It's a Chinese stock, heavily manipulated, a lot of cloak and dagger, a lot of things under the radar, and I've searched all across all my platforms and been unable to find very much about it. So why would you want to invest? Well, honestly, if you don't know and you can't find any information about a stock, you should never invest on it because there are many, many other things you can buy. Simple as that. However, let's give it our best shot. This is Next Gen IVF. So tap the like button and you might consider subscribing to the channel if you want the most honest review. I only S&P. I'm not here to pump and dump the stock. I also do Meet the CEO, where we get the CEO on the show. Perhaps one of the investors would like to invite the CEO on. I'll tell you how to do that later in the video, and the information is below in the description of the video. There's a invite the CEO video. You can send that off to them, and let's see if we can get them on the show. Anyway, without further ado, let's see if we can learn a bit about this company. What is it? In this review, I'm going to share some of the latest information. There isn't a lot. I'm going to share with you the website. I'm going to share with you some latest news, what they're about. We're going to look at this news here just out. We're going to look at the charts. We're going to go through as much information as we can on this stock. But I will warn you right now, there's very limited, extremely limited information on this stock. And there's no reason why. It's a publicly traded company. It has an obligation to its shareholders to provide information, and there just isn't hardly any at all. So what is this company, first of all? Well, if we go to the main basic line chart, you will see it opened up here in 22. A couple of years ago, it IPO'd, and it steadily sort of grinded along. If we look at it, 1032, 1042, that was nice. A steady rise, and then suddenly, boom, fell off a cliff. What happened there? All the way back down to 178, a full-fledged penny stock. What is it? Next generation IVF operates as an assisted reproductive services provider. It focuses on providing fertility treatments to fulfill the dreams of building families. Very nice indeed. The firm offers in vitro fertilization treatment service comprising traditional IVF and egg donation and surrogacy of ancillary caring services. The company is headquartered in Bangkok, Thailand. The listed name for NIVF is New Generation IVF Group Limited Class stock. There you go. Founded doesn't give me a date. I mean, there's just stuff missing everywhere on this, not just this site, every site. Based out of Bangkok, employees, we don't know how many people work there. The CEO, Wing Fu Siu, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Love to have you, Wing, on the show. I'd love you to tell me more about your company. I've got a whole Meet the CEO series, and we'd love you to be part of our family. If you're buying it on margin, it's extremely risky, 100% margin maintenance, so it's regarded as the highest risk. Average volume, 10 million. Today's volume is 880,000. So you can see for that period of time it was trading, and now it's not. So what has happened? I don't know. No dividend here. Negative. It loses money. Negative $7.27. Market cap 15 million. A very, very small company. The sort of company that our channel can actually move if we get positive news. But I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I can't give any positive news on a stock I know nothing about, and there's no information on this stock, as you will find out in a moment. 52-week high, $17.24. 52-week low, 63 cents. You can see there, I mean, extremely volatile. Who's buying it? Well, let's have a look. Who's buying this stock? CGT Semiconductor, Intuitive Machines, BYND, MicroCloud, and Effector Therapeutics. I have to say I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. BYND, I don't like that. Intuitive Machines, this is good, a good stock, but very volatile. And I don't know anything about this one. So I don't know how it will trade as far as the relationships it keeps with other stocks. Tap the like button. Leave me your thoughts below. Are you bullish or bearish on this stock? Comment below the video and I will reply to all of my members. Let's go and look now at some further information. As you can see the chart here when it opened up. This is the overall chart. Big candles here. Everything just sold off back here in early April, and it just fell off like a cliff, boom, and now we're down here. Okay, now then, if you go over to Seeking Alpha, I'm a partner on Seeking Alpha, so I get extra information here, and there just is nothing. There's no reviews, there's no... I've got the news, which I'm going to share with you in a moment, but there's nothing to give any indication of their financials at all. We've got some news here just out, so I'll share this with you. Next Generation IVF signs non-binding term sheet for potential reverse merger with European Wellness Investment Holdings. That was on April 22nd. Next Generation IVF Group on Monday announced the execution of a non-binding term sheet regarding a proposed reverse merger with healthcare company European Wellness Investment Holdings. Pursuant to the term sheet, it is proposed that the new generation issue 53.6 million of its ordinary shares to the shareholders of EWIHL or its associate in exchange for 100% equity interest of EWIHL at a deemed price per share of $5, representing an aggregate around 268 million. Simultaneously, it's proposed that Next Generation raise 30 million from public or private shareholders in a form mutually acceptable to both Next Generation and EWIHL. Following stockholder approval of the proposed transaction, EWIHL shareholders are expected to hold about 76.4% equity interest in Next Gen. Okay, now this was on the 22nd of April, and there we go. In fact, we can see now this is what happened, because if we look here, the 22nd of April, there it is. If I zoom in, there it is. There's the 22nd of March, 22nd of April. No, scrub that. I thought that was April. No, I was wrong. It was March. Beg your pardon. Ignore what I was going to say there. I was looking at something else. Okay. All right. There's some information for you. Now, unfortunately, at this point, I like to take you to the insider trading, who's buying, sentiment, solvency score, balance sheet. None of it is available. None of it is available. And what I mean by that, and I'll share with you our information. Look at this. No intrinsic value. No Wall Street targets, no balance sheet, no insolvency score, nothing. And this is the way it is everywhere. There's no information here. So I cannot suggest anyone invest in something they know nothing about. It makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. Anyway, I'll give you a bit more information on the company. This is what they do. This is what it's all about. About our group. Let me zoom in here just a little bit. First Fertility Group launched a popular and boutique one-stop clinic for IVF treatment in Thailand and Cambodia, providing a highly successful step-by-step IVF program that incorporates modern technology, proven IVF techniques, and an astute focus on helping mum to completely unwind and relax throughout their journey. Very nice. Our team of doctors include renowned fertility specialists who have helped many international patients achieve their dream of having a family of their own. Lovely. We understand what the company is, but there just isn't any data on it. Next Gen IVF Group Limited is an assisted reproduction services provider in Asia Pacific, helping couples and individuals obtain access to fertility treatments with a mission to assist couples and individuals in building families regardless of fertility challenges. Next Gen IVF Group Limited has dedicated itself to creating increased access to fertility treatments and providing mainly two services: in vitro fertilization treatment service comprising traditional IVF and egg donation, and surrogacy and ancillary caring services. Okay, that's all I can do. I cannot give this a review. I cannot say that you should buy this, hold this, sell this, because we do not know any financials about it whatsoever. Now then, you might like to go, but I like this. I'm interested in it. I want to know more. Well, so would I, quite frankly. So if you look below the video, above my head, down below in the description, you will find the video where it says invite the CEO. Send that off to the CEO. Send this review off to the CEO. Investor relations, create Facebook pages, groups, Reddit, you name it. Do that. Email investor relations, tell them that they are welcome to be on my show. I have a Meet the CEO series. Love to have them on the show, learn from them, and we can rank for this stock very, very easily on YouTube. There's no interest in it at all. There's no media attention. We can rank number one in the world for this stock and bring attention to it. If they've got a balance sheet, if they've got some numbers, let me look at them. Let me tell the world about this. And the stock can only go up from here if it's good, of course. If it's bad information, it'll go even worse. But I would love to bring this to the world. It sounds like it does a good thing for people. Let me know. So investors, all those involved with the stock, reach out to me, get involved. All the information is below. Click above my head, down below in the description, over here and over here. We'll put more information in the series, and you can check out more reviews and more information as it's available. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Jason Davis. That'll go out. Now then, I've got to take my lunch break now. I'll be back with more reviews later. Bradley Baker. What are my views on ASTI? Well, I can tell you that I called ASTI live on the show yesterday. If you've not yet seen that video, you want to. They're going to be live in my studio with their products very, very soon as well. We're very excited about that. You don't want to miss that. What I mean by that is, if you look below the video here, the channel, beg your pardon. If you scroll down here, below the video, here's the channel. Go to video section. Here we go. Ascent Solar Surprise. I called them up live on the show. That's what I do. Catch them out. Catch them on the toilet, in the bath. Doesn't matter to me. We had another one here. We phoned a gold mine live on the golden toilet. There you go. There is the Ascent Solar. Go and check that out. Now, they are going to be live on my show. If you want to know more about it, I'll be having Paul Worley in the studio live with me. If you go down here, upcoming live streams, you will see we are covering the earnings. We are also having the interview. Here it is on the upcoming live streams. And so the fact they're coming into my studio, they are members of my channel and they're supporting what we're doing, I would say would probably be a good thing. What do you think? Anyway, let me take the studio green as we are green again. This is my portfolio. We've broken another all-time records today, 83,138, waiting for pullbacks to buy more. I'm already in with margin, which is great. Wash your hands, mate, in it. Wash your hands, mate, in it. Man, who traveled through subway turnstile going to a subway turnstile going to Bangkok? Confucius. Wash your hands, mate, in it. William, what are you saying? I'm not sure I understand what you're saying there. But anyway, right. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to get this review out. And I am going to send everybody now to the extra channel where you can continue the conversation with each other live. So let me do that now. Redirect to the extra channel. There it is, live, save. Okay, I'll give everybody the link as well. If you wish to do it manually, there is the link. And I'll give it to my Rumble audience as well this morning. Rumble, lots of videos uploaded today to you. Hope you've checked them all out. Right, there's that. This is the extra channel. This is where we're going now as I put together my review to put out for Jason Davis. The next one will be from Mustafa Abin, Uranium Energy, VLD for Vaz, Velo, Work Sport, Vincent Vosberg. Loads of stuff coming out. Just trying to add a laugh. Thank you for the videos. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. And we love the comedy. It always makes it worthwhile. Absolutely right. Okay, then. So let me send you now to the extra channel. How many people have we got watching this morning? Should we do Day Trader of the Day? No, it's very quiet today. You're all watching the videos. You're all watching the videos. So we'll get straight out of here, send you to the extra channel, and I'll say ta-ra to you as I get to work and put out this next video. I'll be back for the closing bell, and then we have after hours tonight. Right on the bell, I'll be ending the show to speak to WidePoint. They're going to call into the show today and discuss their upcoming interview. And then after that, I'm doing funware. Sorry, I'm doing SoundHound, and Sensei is doing funware earnings. So all that to come up tonight. A very, very busy day on the show. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. Have a wonderful day. Join me now on the extra channel. Keep updating each other, supporting each other 12 hours a day for a 100% members only channel. It's only 99 cents. If you want to be a member of Extra, there is the link to Extra, and we're going there right now. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, wherever you are around the world, or evening, because it could be. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.